ではないか。きっとユナは生きておる。
And on that somber note, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and this is Act 3 here in Ghost of Tsushima. Outlawed and outcast, we find ourselves struggling and caught in the pit of absolute despair, especially considering the island we once fought and nearly died for is out to get us. And with no weapons, well, things aren't necessarily going to be easy, especially in this section where getting caught is a certain death sentence. And as it stands, Mongols are everywhere, and we have to get to that sacred tree. So,
大風が来そうだ。早くユナを見つけよう。
I'm not entirely sure what the method is that the game intends you to take here, but I looked up a couple of different guides, and there are extremely varying strategies towards getting through this. So I usually like going along this slight river here and then sort of avoiding everyone as much as I can. They're patrolling, and they have real good eyesight, so we'll just kind of hug the rock over here and hope to God nobody does see us. So there we go. There's an archer over there, and sometimes a guy will be pacing back and forth here, but the AI tends to get real finicky if they see you and then walk away. But I think we might be okay. Let's make our way to the sacred tree that has been destroyed and see what's come of it on the inside.
これはユナはおらぬな。だがこの者らひとところに集められたのか。血だ。傷はないが。 ここにも人が。なぜ死んだ。口の周りに血が。この匂い、鳥かぶとだ。猛虎も毒の作り方を学んだ。これが因果応報か。毒を食らったか。吹雪に紛れれば。うわ。その声、ユナ、お主か。
目を覚まさないかと思った。
生きておるとは。もうこの毒矢を食らってしまった。
誰が教えたの？
わからねえ。だが作り方を知られたようだ。
奴ら金の連中で試したんだ。あの村が焼かれる前、血だまりの中で死んでる家族を見た。
始末をつける手は一つ。ハーンを撃つことだ。
あいつは海岸の砦に兵を集めてる。泉の港だ。
その近くに野営を敷きたい。
調べてみるよ。兵具はつづらの中。支度ができたら櫓に来て。
And with that, I'd like to welcome you to the Jogaku Prefecture of the Kamiagata region, where we will put an end to the reign of terror besieged upon the island of Tsushima by killing the Khan once and for all.
ユナと話そう。
And as far as events are concerned out in the world at large, well, suffice it to say, things are not looking great for our intrepid heroes. Despite the fact that Castle Shimura has been fully and completely liberated, we have been exiled from returning to any place of familiarity on the island, and I do intend on writing that fact. But first, we're going to change into something a little more comfortable, such as the traveler's attire, just because we're in a brand new place and it wouldn't hurt to have, you know, a cat mask on for the time being, all things considered. Pretty decent outfit for just being kind of generic, no real advantages, so this is what I've got set up on it. Eventually we will be getting some better charms that will be replacing this, and I'm very excited about that, but for now we do have some more pressing matters at hand. Such as throwing in a couple more technique points. So let's go with some healing incense here, because yes, this will be even better than any of the other things we'll ever use, and that'll probably be good for now. So yeah, this area is pretty vast, and we will be heading to every corner of it by the time we're done here. So how's it going, little firebug? It has been a minute since you and I have really shared any space, but it looks like there's a Sashimono banner. Nice, 30. That is good. And she wants to meet us at the lookout tower. I guess you could probably explore around here and get some more supplies if you really need to. There's also another collectible. Is it out here? Ooh, hold on. Oh, it's a Mongol artifact. Okay. I kind of figured it was, but man. Yeah, getting the additional fog of war being cleared as we progress further is probably a good idea, just to get our bearings straight and whatnot, but yeah, not a great place for us to have set up camp, so we're gonna set our sights on something a little more comfortable. Yuna? Let's check it out.
上岳寺の仏塔。寺は壁に囲まれ、その上ハーンの砦にも近いな。
そうことは優しくないよ。今は猛虎のものだ。
取り返せばよい。
馬屋に行こうか。
Yeah, about that.
馬はどうしたの？
逃亡の折、追っ手の矢を受けて、ノブは死んだ。
気の毒に。今は新しい子で我慢して。
行くぞ。あれは金の民か。
さあね、今はルミンだらけだから。
叔父上と共に猛虎を追い詰めておれば。
なんであの時降伏したの？
俺が降伏しなければ対馬の民が本土の武士や叔父上と戦っただろう。殺し合いになればハーンの思うツボだ。
志村様は罠にはまったね。
追い詰められていたのだ。猛虎にも俺にも将軍様への義にもな。力を合わせねばならぬ時なのに。
なんであろうと志村様はバカだ。
家督を継がせたいという思いを打ち壊してしまった。
正しきをなすためだろう。
それが吉と出るかは分からん。
幾度も証明してきたよ。ハーンを殺して猛虎を追い返せば志村様は許してくれるかな。
幼い頃から叔父上は父であり師であり世の全てだった。嘆かせたくはなかった。いつか和解できればと願う。いずれにせよ許されたとて俺は変わらん。
私のせいだと思われる。
俺が選んだ道だ。いかなる始末になろうと悔いはない。たとえ罪人と呼ばれようとも。上岳寺は近いぞ。
湖に宿営がある。そこから寺の様子がわかるよ。
馬を降りろ。歩いて行く。
ここの森深いね。隠れやすい。
我々にも猛虎にもな。
じゃあ開けた地を越えて寺に近づかなきゃ。
つまり湖か。
Okay, so you want me to survey the lake from somewhere, right here. Perfect. Let's take a look.
捕虜がおるぞ。
あれじゃ凍え死ぬ。
助けよう。まず宿営、次に寺を制す。のろし術。
あれで敵襲を知らせるのか。
Alright. So, as quietly as we can, not a problem. There's going to be probably close to 10 or 15 of these guys here, but I think we'll be alright. Just got to be careful not to get caught and or hit because we're running pretty low on everything, so I wonder. If it's just the two of them, I could probably get a double. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Not today. Although now this guy is going to be very concerned. Oh, oh. What's he doing? What's he thinking? That's fine. There are hostages, but I don't know if they're really gonna care about that right now. So let's get our health back up. Nice. And we'll just kind of sneak along back here. There's gonna be jokesters. There's gonna be archers. Nothing we haven't dealt with before. Yeah. Although they do have helmets, and not a big fan of those. I could give them the old 1, 2, but why would I do that when I can give them the old 1, 2, 3? I think I could actually get 2 of them from here, though. Just the archer in there, and then that guy's watching everyone. What's that one? Okay, let's try something like this. This is bad timing. There we go. Someone will perhaps have noticed that. If not, then that's fine. Oh! Oh, and we've also got another one over here, I think. Ooh, I was not sure about that. Felt like it was not going to connect. Okay, so you stepped out. Yeah, not today, sir. I'm sorry. I have slightly more pressing matters at hand. Yeah, this is the last one. Okay, well, I feel bad for this guy. He has no idea what's coming. And we're filled back up. Perfect. Let's set these people free and be on our way.
動けるな。
すべて助けたね。
寺はここより守りが固い。焦りは禁物。
じゃあ物見と行こうか。
Okay, so we have a plan of attack, and I think we talk about it right here. Let's take a look.
火薬の樽があるぞ。使わせてもらおう。物見役の旧兵。
見つかったら狙い撃たれる。
ならば誘い出せばよい。
え？
のろし術を打ち上げ、おびき寄せて一網打尽にする。待っておれ。のろしを上げる。
Here we go. Finally, we get to play with some fireworks.
これで気を引ける。では戻るか。
あいつら氷の上に来た。
始末する。
So now we just wait for them to run right past the explosives, and as one would expect, it's time to make a big bang, baby. Oh man, and guess what? They are none the wiser. They don't give a damn. Oh, it's so good. Really? Alright, not too bad. There are plenty of other explosives, but I just like using the big one, because it leaves a nice crater. It's good. It's a nice time. But yeah, that's basically everything we'll get out of those guys, so let's make sure we're set up nicely for next time and make our way to more or less our new hub, or at least soon to be. So, this is Jogaku Temple.
慎重に策を練らねばな。
あの滝凍ってる。あそこを登れば裏に回れるね。
couple of different sort of ways that we can go about doing this, but on top of one of these pagodas, it might be that one, there is, I believe, a headband that you can get there that will help complete your Sly Cooper ensemble. So in case you're into that, then you might want to grab it. But for now, this is where the trapper is going to be set up, so that's fun. And you want me to follow you somewhere, right? Oh, there you are. Okay. Maybe we did have to go this way. I always thought we had to literally climb the waterfall, but you want to be very careful because from here on out, not only are you going to find random archers with flaming arrows, they will now have poison arrows, and the only way to heal yourself is by pressing down on the D-pad to sort of get rid of it. So over here we've got ourselves a Mr. Man that we can get behind and slaughter. Here we go. Beware the kitten. All right, there are a lot of guys here, and there's a lot of poison. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Nice. And then this guy from afar. Whoop. Yeah, their timing's a little different too. Not today. All in all, not that bad. Could have been worse, but I was expecting more of them to be terrified. I guess maybe my mask isn't as scary as I thought it was. Okay, well, let's go ahead and rescue even more hostages and see what happens.
片付いた。もう安全だ。
芸人として死ぬかと思いました。
もう終わったぞ。
猛虎もいないし、壁も頑丈。ここなら安全だ。ジン、志村様のこと気になる？
俺が望んだことだ。ハーンは叔父上との戦で武士勢を破る術を知った。だが我らを防ぐ術は知らん。
鷹の仇、取ってやろう。
皆の仇だ。
And so with that,
ジン、こっちだ。
the world has more or less opened up again for us in slightly diminished ways, but we're now free to explore the region as we'd like. We can continue with some wolves at the gate with Yuna, or just explore a bit and see what things we can find, such as a new gift left for us at the altar. A Guardian's Scowl, created for wrathful guardians of Tsushima. While I'll admit that does look pretty badass actually, I'll just go ahead and stick with this for the time being. So, as you can see, we are still kind of left here in the middle of nowhere. There are still places to find and settlements to conquer, and one of the places that I do want to head off to is straight down here. The first opportunity we have to do it, but there's some unfinished business that I'd like to attend to here, starting with this merchant. He is going to have a bevy of new goods for us, starting with bow vanity. Hey, we were just talking about that. So for the longbow, we now have Raijin Spark, and yeah, it looks alright, I guess, but it pales in comparison to literally everything else except the Noble Crane. That one looks pretty cool, actually. Armor dyes, we have new stuff for the Kensei Armor, which is, you know, not really going to help all that much, as ominous as dawn may be. I think I'm good. Now, for the Ronin Attire, this is where you're going to get a ton of new stuff. Pale Bladesman, the Tireless Stalker, and last but not least, the Seaside Duel. and a little underwhelming as you would expect. I do like sticking with the classics, but just know that you do have some choices now. Of course, we also, I don't know if I showed the blood red clan armor. That looks kind of cool, a little scary. And then Ghost Armor, we could also purchase some Golden Retribution, which, speaking of, we can finally use this as an opportunity to upgrade because this temple more or less serves as our new main hub. Northern Farmer's Hut, a little underwhelming, not going to worry about it. Absolutely. So we're going to step in here because this is where we can find and speak to the Armorer. So she's going to be clear at the other end over here, and at long last, we can upgrade the well-deserved Ghost Armor. We have plenty of materials, so I'm not too worried about it, but Ghost Armor 2 looks pretty cool. Not really much of an upgrade, you know, facially, but reducing enemy detection speed by 40% on top of the Silence Charm is very good at staying invisible. Now, reducing the number of kills needed by 2 makes Ghost Stance a little bit more viable, so I like that a lot. And just, this armor looks so cool, man. I don't know what I was thinking when I said that it was going to turn white when we upgraded it. No, I think you clearly need the white dye for it. And then, of course, we can go ahead and have a 30% chance to terrify an enemy, which can be further upgraded by way of charms and abilities. So, there we go. So we actually don't have all that much silk, so I am going to kind of hold off on it because there is more armor left to grab in the game, especially in New Game Plus. So I'm going to hold off on that, and instead we're going to go speak to a man who might lead us on a quest for our last main piece of armor for the main game. You. And I'm not going to lie, I actually kind of hate this mission.
コトゥンハンのために鎧をあつらえさせたのです。
島を踏みにじるだけではなく、技術まで盗もうというのか。
師匠は鎧を作り終えると隙を見て逃げました。ハンの鎧を持って。
その行き先は
2つの部位をそれぞれ違う村に隠したと本人から聞いております。
他の部位は
もうこの主張に。
隠し終える前に見つかったのか。
師匠は残りのありかを白状することを拒み殺されてしまいました。
鎧をすべて見つけ師匠の仇を討とう。
あなた様が来てくだされば師匠も浮かばれます。鎧を揃えていただければお体に合うよう私が直しましょう。